Hello there! Welcome to the weirdest. That is me, Drago Kid, and we'll be doing more Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Now, Trails in the Sky, I apologize for the last video because it was a bit ridiculous because I was being too loud and the mic couldn't handle it, my poor mic. So I made a few adjustments and I'm gonna tone myself down just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. And I don't think I should be I'm restricting myself too much, but hey, I do what I can do. So we'll just go right into the story. We had a lot of dialogue last time, but we will still go on. This is still absolutely adorable. I love this so much already. Can I run? No, I cannot run. Just menu and the action button. Oh well, let's just go on and go ahead and do things. Oh gosh. This is so pretty. Go. Oh, I love it. I could just smell the crisp air. Oh my gosh. What's in here? Nothing? I feel like I can remember the man's voice.
It sounds like this.
Right? I think it's that. I think that's what it is. Elise Highway. This is so cool. I can't wait to see what the battling system's like. I really want to know what the battling system is like. Ah, it's so pretty. Ah, it's so pretty. Okay. We should stop gawking at it and just go on. There's probably just a lot of trailing. Trailing in the sky. Ha! Okay. Okay, we're gonna go over here. City of Rollant. Wherever that is. This is a nice city.
Oh, it looks like we made it. Made good time. Not too early, not too late either.
We just barely graduated from the Sunday school. I never dreamed we'd have to study hard to become bracers.
Well, you're in luck. Today is our last day of training. Truth be told, you're the one who signed up to be a bracer in the first place, so I don't see why you expect to get away with any less effort. Put some more backbone in it.
Oh yeah, I guess. Alright then. Let's get to it and make through to this last hazing scenario. Sharehara, whatever.
You look ready to me. You look really good too. Oh, you're so pretty. Let's go meet with Sheriff Sahara, I guess. At the Bracer Guild over there.
Yeah, okay. I keep wanting to run. Oh, sweet! That's so cool! That's so dang cool! Oh, I love it. I love it. This is like the best. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love it. I'm just on my way to the forest of Mistwall to the south of here for work. There is a merchant in the boast who can help me buy lumber. I need to get ready for the order I received. There was a merchant at the bows who came here to buy lumber. I need to get enough ready for the order I received. Now, a nice thing about this game is that it does something very different. All the NPCs, they have very different conversation trees. When something happens, you can constantly talk to the NPCs and they'll say something different. I think. That's what I've heard, at least. Now he's trying to repeat himself. But I think when I leave an area and do a quest and come back, he will say something different, including all the other ones. All the other NPCs, they will say something, and then when you come to talk to them again later down the line, later down in the game, they'll say something different. At least that's what I think. That's what the reviewers said, I think.
Egg, if you catch me first, I'm the one who discovered it. I'm the one who discovered it. I'm the one who discovered it.
Oh, okay. Let's see. It just makes them have a lot more character. It makes them feel more real. And I don't even know where I'm going. Is there like a destination marker? I still really love that I can turn the camera at will. That's so cool. I like that it's 2D, but it's 3D at the same time. Good morning, Clary.
Good morning, Elsie and Joshua. Did you two become racist? What? How did you know? Oh, that's because working in the media is my future goal. I'm going to join the Liberal News Service and work hard to be as a reporter. Don't take my information lightly either.
Oh, sure thing.
My gut feeling says you two of you are going to be in the tabloids.
Well, thanks.
Isn't it romantic? You two legendary lovers are becoming racist and stand for justice. I have a feeling that a juicy drama is about to unfold.
Oh, you're so adorable. I gave you the Senia voice, by the way. Oh, I want to play that again. I want to play Senia again. Hold on. Lovers? Joshua aren't lovers, we're family.
Oh, you really don't understand it if you ask me. Joshua's adopted, and things could go either way in the future, right? Plus, leaving it at that would surely be to please the readers.
Readers? What are you talking about? We're not being watched by sentient beings who are reading every single line of dialogue that we're speaking right now?
Anyways, I'm looking for the both of you. More in ways than one. Bye!
Do you see something else?
The two valiant voices who had each other's backs and attempted to escape the crisis. Love could definitely grow between them from this point.
Oh, she's so cute.
This is rooted.
How do you know that word? Okay. Yep. I figured she was gonna repeat herself. Oh, I love these NPCs. They're so lovable. What are you gonna say? Welcome. Oh, Essie and Joshua. Oh, I love how the NPCs actually know the characters already. I mean, they've lived here for so long, but like most of the time when you've lived in a town for such a long time, you would naturally know these people. But in most RPGs, they don't really know you.
It's been a while, hasn't it, Estelle?
Is there something going on today? Oh, could it be that you're on a date together? Yeah, we're actually on our way to the bracer trainer now. Oh, is that all? Everyone at the Sunday school seems to be decided on a goal and working hard to achieve it. As expected, you're a bit different than everyone else, though. What? Is something wrong with that? Oh, not at all. I just thought it was very like you to pick something unusual. That's all. Oh, right. Tio? I guess it's Tio. Tio decided that she was gonna help out her parents' farm. She even said for all of us to go up, and visit her sometime. Oh, is that what Tio decided on, huh? I want to talk to every single NPC! Oh, I want to! I've never thought that I would actually want to talk to every NPC! Okay. I'll just assume. Oh, he could talk. I'm sure he can talk. Faulkner. Oh, I know a person named Faulkner. I started working here because the owner said he'd let me manage the bar. After they started the morning lunch service, however, I've been more of a waiter than anything else. That's good. It's money, it's work. I say go for it. Okay, I still really want to talk to every single dang NPC, but that would take a long time. Most of the episode would be like, it would be long. So I'm gonna go on with the story. I don't want to waste too much of you guys' time. Just so you know, though, the NPCs are seemingly very interesting. I'm actually wanting to talk to the NPCs. That's how interested I am in these characters. Oh, I want to go in there. If you guys want me to do more NPCs, let me know in the comments. It probably will mean that the episodes will be a bit longer, probably like 40 minutes, but it'll allow the characters to feel a little bit more alive. How about we climb to the opposition deck? Oh, sure, whatever. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I love it. So pretty. So pretty. Alright then. I'm guessing it would be this direction. Oh, there you are. There you are too. Oh, there you two are. Good morning, Esty. Good morning, Joshua. Morning, Aya.
Good morning.
Is Shahara here today? Yes. Yes! She's waiting for you upstairs. Once you finish today's training, you'll have to finally be recognized as a member of the Bracers Guild. Good luck to the both of you. Thanks.
We'll do our best.
I keep wanting you to do that. That's better. I'm used to the X button being the sprint button, but it's the menu button, which makes no sense to me. It should be start. The star and the hanged man. Well, that's unfortunate. I know what that is. That's tarot. I don't know what they mean, though. The hermit and the magician. Last of all, envision through the wheel of fortune. This is a difficult combination. How should I interpret this? Good morning, Shara. Well, if it isn't Esty and Joshua, this is a rare occasion for the both of you to show up early. Since it's my last day of training, I figured, why not? I'm ready to get this show on the road and become a bracer myself. I'll give you credit for enthusiasm, but I'm going to work you hard today, in every way I can. Think of to make sure that high-spirit attitude of yours holds up. I hope you're ready. I can feel that enthusiasm dropping already. Quiet, you. Every time I teach you something, you somehow manage to forget it. This training is my way of trying to keep some of that information in your head instead of letting it dribble out of your ears like it usually does. Well, Shara's picking on me, Josh.
Don't worry, Shahara. While Esty may hate studying, it rarely ever does her homework. Acts rashly and naive, and has a tendency to stick her nose into everything. Her instincts are sharp, so I'm sure she'll pick up how to use an
orbit. That's a really weird way of putting it. I guess there's not much I can do except hope for the best. Hold on just a sec, Josh. Somehow I get the feeling that you weren't standing up for me.
Well, that's odd. I'm positive I described your best traits accurately.
Whatever. By the way, Shahara, what were you up to? What were you trying to predict with the tarot cards? Your face was really intent. Oh, this? I was trying to get a vague reading about what might happen in your near future. Unfortunately, I don't seem to have been in the right mindset to interpret the cards correctly. You couldn't read the cards?
Well, that's surprising to hear.
Actually, the more profound the meaning of the card, the more difficult it is to interpret. But that's not important now. I think it's time for you to start your final training.
It's the final countdown.
I'll give you a brief rundown of all the information we've covered in your previous training. This is the minimal level of knowledge that bracers should have in order to function effectively. And Esty, make sure you pay especially close attention to what I'm going to say. Yeah, I think this spot is good. What do you want to know about? I guess I have to figure out everything. I just hope that they don't expect me to memorize all this stuff. Orbments. Orbments are mechanical devices that operate by using what is known as orbital energy. A variety of effects can be produced depending on their structure and the type of cards or process as septium installed. Although it's been about 50 years since their invention, these devices play an integral role in the facets of life, from lights, heaters, and other everyday products, to weapons, magic, and even airships. In connection, this technology reform is commonly known as the Orbital Revolution. Bracers. Bracers are investigators. Bracers are investigative. Bracers are investigative and combat specialists who work to protect civilians and retain the stability of their respective regions. They aid the community in various ways, such as experimenting monsters, preventing crime, finding lost objects, and escorting people and goods. The Bracer Guild, which has established bracers across the continent, manages the affairs of the bracers in each region. Cool. The Liberal Kingdom. The Kingdom of Liberal, in which we live, sits in the western half of the Zemarian continent and abounds with nature and deep-rooted traditions. Liberal is proud to be one of the leading producers of septium on the continent and is known for high levels of technology and developed ordnance. Ordnance technology has been a key pillar of support for the Liberal, protecting its independence, and it has contended with neighboring nations. 10 years ago, when Liberal was invaded by the Aerobarium Empire, it was the use of orbital-powered airships that saved the kingdom from defeat. Consequently, even now, our relationship with the Empire is somewhat sensitive, but thanks to the Queen's potential finenesses, Liberal enjoys peace. That's all, folks. Let's see Let's see, since we've all got the mountain of stuff to do today, I'll let you off the hook this time with a condescending review. I'm going to speed things up now and move on to the practical portion of your training. Sahara, how is today's practical training anything different from the training we've done before? Since it's practical, that means you will be experiencing things firsthand. Therefore, I'm going to have the both of you run through everything as if it was a real bracer job. So what you're saying is that there won't be any studying at the desk involved. That's exactly what I'm saying. This time, you'll have to go out and make some physical effort to accomplish your task. I'll make sure you have your work up to a sweat, so I hope you're ready. Yes! That's seriously what the doctor ordered. I didn't know what I was gonna do if I had to sit another day with my tush perked against a deck. I guess I got all worried for nothing.
Well, suddenly you're all bright and cheerful, Zesty.
Well, let's hope that smile on your face lasts until the end of today's training. Okay, let's get cracking on your first objective. Shall we? Let's have it all. Your first objective will be to confirm the details of the job you will be performing. But before that, there is something that we need to give the both of you. Arna, are they ready? Yes, they are. Alright, go get one for each of yourself. Okay, what do you have for me? These are very important. Sure not to lose them. Bracer notebook. Woo! Bracer notebooks serve as the official way to record status of your current jobs. Also, if you also anything you might hear or anything like that might find. Also, you may hear or anything that you may find and where. These kind of trivial things can often be clues. No matter how suffocating something it may seem, always write it down.
Understood.
Crap, that sounds like it's gonna be a pain. Oh, please tell me it was my ears playing tricks on me, but because I swear I only got one response. Oh, I'm sure there was two. Keeping an accurate account on events is an important duty for all racers. So get with the program and stop trying to make this out to be more than it should be. Alright, I got it. Make sure you do. Alright, let's begin. Look over by the door. You can see that there's a bulletin board standing there. Okay. First, I want you to go and check the job description posted there. Yep. What do you got for me? Training retrieval. Let's see. We get 500 mural. This training will involve searching the sewers beneath Roland and reading back the contents of the chest. Okay. We're going to the sewers. Cool. I hope we get to see some combat soon. Okay. Books. Very good. It looks like you were able to see that what was posted without any trouble. Checking the bulletin board once is one of the many basic functions a bracer performs on their job. Checking it regularly to see whether or not there is any urgent tasks which need immediate attention, is also an important duty for racers. Man, all this talk about duty is starting to cramp my style.
Sure, there's a lot of rules to follow, but there's an equal level of responsibility in the job itself. I think being a racer calls for much more than someone with a half-hearted attitude.
Oh, I guess you're right. I guess I'll be more motivated. I had a change of heart, have you?
You betcha.
Well, before we get all motivated, sneaks off somewhere, let's get to work on your next task.
What will we be doing this time?
We'll be heading across the street to Mr. Medler's herbal factory and learning about how to use its services. He has graciously taken some time out of his work schedule to explain things, so make sure you're at your best behavior. Okay. I keep trying to mix their voices. Here's where you'll learn how to use the Orbital Factory of Services. At the Orbital Factory, you can modify your orbments and synthesize support cores in order to use Orbital arts. Arts are a wide range of effects, and if mastered, it can be extremely helpful. The bracer's business is a pretty risky occupation, so the guild has had a long-standing relationship with the Orbital factories. Anyway, as much as I would care to explain, I'll leave the technical difficulties to the expert. So, Mr. Melber, if you wouldn't mind taking over from here.
No problem. Leave everything to me. So, what is it you would like to know about? Orbments are mechanical devices which exhibit an array of effects through the installations of various types of quads. By definition, that means that lights, airships, engines, and so on. And there are also types of ornaments. However, the ones that we will be discussing today will be battle ornaments, which enchant the user's physical abilities and make them possible to use magic. Since each ornament is adjusted to match the owner's personal aptitude, the structure for the devices also differ from each other. Simply put, the shape of the mixed element shots and lines which connect from them vary. At any rate, that's the layman's explanation. In order to install quartz, you must have an open slot.
Oh, so it's like Final Fantasy VII and the little orbs they had. I don't remember the materia. It reminds me of materia in that way.
By default, the central slot is open, but the other slots are open for optional functions like this. It'll take a fair amount of serif too. EP, which is needed for magic, will also see a max increase according to the number of open slots. I recommend opening all of them as soon as possible. So, what is it that you would like to hear about?
My voice is kind of leaving me. Okay, I can do this. I'm gonna go through this entire list and be done.
Simply put, orbital arts is magic, which can be discharged exclusively through the use of battle ornaments. In other words, a number of peculiar effects can be produced by using an orbital energy stored within the mechanical devices. Since orbital arts can be a mouthful, they are almost universally referred as the arts. Probably ought to have them called that from the get-go. There are several types of arts, but in order to be able to use them, their corresponding quotes must be first emphasized at the orbital function. Orbitals are set up that once peculiar quads are installed into a slot, the owner will be able to use those orbs.
I almost want to do that. I kind of want to make it so he's like constantly saying in the middle of his sentences.
There are types of arts that changes depending on the element's value and a combination of installed quads. Basically, if you want to use water skill arts, you need to install quartz with a water elemental value. In reality, orbs are complex, that they have described, but I think it's the information that should suffice now. So, what would you like to know about?
If that's getting annoyed, I'm sorry. Quartz.
Quartz are circuits made from silith. Quartz are the vast number of effects that raise the abilities of owners' abilities of simultaneously making them possible for them to use arts. However, you will not be able to harness any of these effects if the quartz have still been installed inside a slot. However, there's a fixed slots that can certain time elements quartz can be installed. This being the case, when you synthesize a new quartz, be sure to unnend inside where you will be installing them at a time. So, what would you like to know about?
One more.
Silver fragments of spectrum, which can be dropped by monsters. Silver fragments of spectrum, which can be dropped by monsters. They are divided into 7 types: earth brown, water blue, fire red, wind green, and time black, space gold, and mirage silver. Silver could be exchanged for Miro almost anywhere, but at the orbital factory, it can be used to synthesize quartz to open orbital slots, in which install and synthesize quartz. So what I'd like you know.
Thanks. It looks like Melders has answered all your questions. Is there anything else? Is there nothing else? Then let's have you both go to the services here. For that, you'll need some silith. Alright. With that about, you should be able to synthesize a few quartz. Now, I want you to begin making your first element quartz that will work with each of your peculiar ornaments. Sorry, I'm not trying right now. In your case, SD, any elemental core is okay, but for you, Joshua, it has to be a time element quartz. Normally at the shop, you would be able to exchange silver for Mira, but this training will not be able to use this service. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna end it here. Please leave a like if you liked the video. And if you want to see more videos from me, please subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you! Unless the world explodes, of course. Bye!